Shelley Fraser Mickle is a storyteller. She's written books for more than 50 years, covering both fiction and nonfiction topics. For 6 years on NPR's Morning Edition, she captivated audiences with her vocal storytelling skills, speaking about the triumphs of everyday people and what they found inside themselves that allowed them to persevere. And in her new book, it's called Itching to Love, she's doing it again by sharing the story of how her neighbor's dog helped her rethink what it means to love. Shelley, it's nice to have you with us on ARC Seattle this morning. Thank you.
Well, it's great to be here, Steve, and I thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So let's start with that brand new book that I just mentioned a second ago. How did your
Yeah.
neighbor's dog help you rethink what it means to live and to love?
Yeah, well, this is a funny story. I was raised in a family where my mother practiced every day like she was on an episode of I Love Lucy. So we had to be funny to keep her going. So this book is dedicated to all the mothers in the world because, the sad fact is when we mothers, our children grow up and leave us and go out into their own lives, we don't get a gold watch. We don't get a pension. We often go nuts and literally go to the dogs. A lot of people get dogs to practice their mothering skills on, and the dogs seem to thrive with that. But this story that I'm telling in this book, Itching to Love, is a twist on that because the dog chose me. I decided to revive a childhood dream of being a cowgirl when my kids were gone. So I'm married to a pediatric brain surgeon, and he's not home very much, so I could boss him around. He didn't have the energy to argue. So I built a farm, and I had two horses at that time, Skip and Robert Redford. You can guess which one was the Palomino. So I was out in the barn one day, and my neighbor's dog, when he went to work, would dig out from his fence and come skulk around my property. So one day he ran into the barn and grabbed my horse's galloping boot, which is a protective mechanism when you're getting ready to ride him. And they cost me nearly $70. So I was really upset. And I chased that dog home. And his owner always left up the garage a little bit for him to get out of the weather or whatever. And so I pushed the door up, and there sat Buddy, what we call a Florida brown dog. He's got like a Heinz 57 mix of everything, and he weighed like 120 pounds,
Whoa.
a lot of bulldog. And I told him to spit out the galloping boot, and he did reluctantly. And then I saw he had lined up next to his food bowl a whole lot of my things that he had stolen out of the barn, my shirt, my comb, my towel, or whatever. So one day, the owner called me and he said, I'm getting married again. And my fiance has a dog, and Buddy immediately beat that dog up. So if anything happens to my wife's dog, this marriage is in trouble. Well, isn't that a dilemma? What would you do? Of course, I had to take Buddy.
Of course.
So this book is about the 10 years that Buddy and I spent together, and it becomes a philosophical journey in my answering, what did he see in me that I did not see in myself? So I started looking in all different areas of how we can cross species to form relationships. And I learned this very fascinating fact. I know you're short on time, but I'll tell this very quickly. This picture that's in the book shows Buddy staring at my face. And I found this research that dogs' eyesight is not like ours. They have fewer photoreceptors in their retina, and so they have something called area centralis, and their eyes let in more light than ours do. That's why in photographs, our dogs' eyes are frequently glowing, but they can't see anything very in detail, so they tend to step back and gaze at our faces. And as they do, they read our emotions. They may be the most emotionally intelligent creature on earth. So Buddy, this big bulldog, needed someone to guard and to love him. I always said he was like he had family envy. He'd go up and down the street watching who was susceptible, and it turned out to be me because he knew I missed my children.
Oh,
So I decided we were a perfect match.
it sounds like you guys were. What a remarkable story and what a remarkable relationship that you obviously had with Buddy. What do you hope readers take away from reading your book, Itching to Love?
Well, I'm basically known as a humorist. And Mark Twain said, humor is the saving thing. When it pops up, all of our hardnesses smooth out, all of our irritability and grievances fly away. So I'm hoping that reading this book, and there's a lot of research in the book on the effects of laughter on our bodies. You know, people go to medical school to treat disease, but no one is really guided in knowing how to help the body repair itself. And science has found that laughter increases the dopamine, the riboflavins, and all the secretions that give us a good feeling and also repair pain. So I think it's important for us to know the power of laughter. And I want people to start sharing their little stories for each other. I go through every day with a little snippet of something that, you know, my mother made me practice, give her a short, funny story to make her feel better. And for instance, this one, real quickly, I'll tell you. I gave a talk to the Friends of the Library, and afterward, a woman came up and said, my mother is in Alabama and is 100 years old, and she went to the doctor yesterday, and I was eager to know how that appointment had gone. So I called her, and my mother said, oh, it was awful, perfectly horrendous. He looked terrible. So that's the kind of little story you can uh, leave with the a checkout at the grocery store or anyone you come in contact with. We need to help people call on their bodies to cure the sadness and depression or whatever.
Yes, we
So
do.
I'm hoping that we will reach out for each other through relationships and stories.
I love that. Itching to Love is the name of the book. Be sure to look for it. It sounds like a great read. Shelley, thank you so much for your time this morning. I appreciate it. Joy to talk with you.
Well, thank you. Loved meeting you, Steve.
You too. We'll be